friends, I'm Crandall Reggie from Savvy Berry Consulting, and if you've been applying to remote jobs and hearing nothing back, this video is going to change that. Today I'm showing you how to create a remote work resume that actually gets noticed. So if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get post notifications every time we upload a new video, and let's get into it. No matter your experience level, you will learn how to structure your resume for remote roles, highlight the skills remote employers care about, use the right keywords to beat the ATS bots, avoid common resume mistakes that get your application tossed, and if you want to go even deeper, check out my beginner's guide to finding remote work. It's only $10 and it's packed with templates, resources and job boards and tips to help you to start off strong. Now, before we jump into formatting and bullet points, we need to talk about what remote employers are actually looking for in 2025. It's not about where you went to school, it's about how well you work independently, communicate digitally, and stay organized without any supervision. That means that your resume needs to highlight things like communication tools that you've used, for example, Zoom, Slack, Notion, etc., time management or handling deadlines remotely, asynchronous collaboration, which means working with people across different time zones, written communication skills, think things like email, reports, client messaging. For example, if you've ever coordinated a team project on WhatsApp or managed a schedule for a volunteer event, that is remote experience. So frame it that way. We're not just listing tasks, okay? We're translating your existing skills into remote friendly language. Now, let's talk about how to structure your remote resume for success. So here is the modern layout that I usually recommend to my clients. The first thing is your header. In your header, you need to include your name, include your professional email, the link to your LinkedIn profile or even your portfolio if you have one. 2, your professional summary, and this should only be 3 to 4 lines max. Here you summarize who you are, what you bring, and the type of role that you're targeting. For example, detail-oriented virtual assistant with experience managing inboxes, client scheduling, and team communication across multiple time zones. Skilled in Zoom, Canva, Trello, and Google Workspace, seeking a fully remote admin support role. 3, your skills section optimized for keywords. List 10 to 12 relevant hard and soft skills tailored to the remote role you're applying for. Include things like time management, CRM tools such as HubSpot and Salesforce, customer support, email management, remote collaboration. All your hard and soft skills that are relevant to the job, include them there. Number 4, your experience section. This is where you quantify your work, so you need to use bullet points with action verbs and measurable results. For example, manage inbox of 500 plus messages weekly, achieving 24-hour response rates. Created weekly client reports using Canva and Google Sheets. Scheduled appointments and maintained calendars across 3 time zones. If you have limited work experience, use freelance gigs, internships, side projects, or volunteer work. Remote employers care more about what you've done, not where you've done it. 5, your education and certifications. Keep this section short. If you have a degree and your degree is not relevant, focus on remote friendly certifications from Google Skill Workshop, HubSpot Academy, Coursera. Everywhere you've done remote skills training, include that in this section. And now we come to a very important part of this episode. Let's talk about beating the ATS with keywords. And what is ATS? The applicant tracking systems. These are the bots that scan your resume before a human even sees it. If you don't have the right keywords, your application could possibly be rejected automatically. So here's what you need to do. Pull 2 to 3 remote job descriptions in your niche. Highlight repeated words and phrases, for example, email management, calendar coordination, CRM platforms. Now you need to mirror these phrases in your resume naturally. So mirror them naturally in your skills, summary, and experience sections. This makes your resume both human readable and machine friendly. And you can also use tools like jobscan.co and Skill Syncer to help you to compare your resume to job descriptions and show you what is missing so that you can tweak it. Now let's quickly look at common mistakes that might be costing you interviews using outdated templates and outdated resumes. So you need to avoid Word documents with heavy borders or columns that ATS bots can't read. There's no reason for you to add your picture to your resume. And listing every job you've ever had, nah. Focus on what is relevant for the remote job that you're applying to. And if it's too vague, stuff like hard worker, team player, this tells me nothing. So don't use that. And if you're not tailoring your resume, nah. You must customize your summary and skills section for every application. Now, bear in mind, your resume is not a biography. It's a marketing tool. And in a remote job market, clarity and relevance are everything. If you're ready to actually get results when applying to remote jobs, your resume is your starting point. Make it specific, make it strategic, and make it remote ready. And to make it easier for you, I've created a beginner's guide to finding remote work for just $10. It comes with a remote resume template, a cover letter template, a list of job boards and keyword phrases, plus interview prep tips. You can grab it using the link in the comments. And if you want a quick win today, don't forget to download my free remote readiness skills checklist as well. And stay tuned to my page, look out for the remote resume masterclass that I'm gonna be launching soon. Make sure you book your spot and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we drop value-packed remote job videos to help you work from anywhere. So I hope that this video was valuable, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.